I actually needed to make a card for my mother's birthday. So I thought, why not jump on and do a quick live video? And you guys can actually help me design the card for my mum. So I'll give it a little bit of time for you to get the notification that I've gone live and jump on and say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. When I can see that I've got people on, we will get started. So once again, pouring rain here. And if you see my post yesterday about the rain boots, the flowering rain boot stamp set, we needed that yesterday morning. It was rainy and horrible and miserable, but it's great crafty weather. Who agrees that it's great crafty weather to be actually in your craft room when it's pouring rain outside? Good morning, Joanne and Bree. So welcome. So I can see a few of you are jumping on right now. So as I said, I actually wanted to make a card for my mother's birthday. So my mother's birthday is on Thursday, so I needed to make a card for her birthday. And I thought, why not jump on and hang out with my crafty peeps while I'm actually making her birthday card? So you can see the thought process. So the only thing I know is I'm using the Flowing Flowers stamp set. That's the only thing I know that I'm doing. Good morning, Christine. It's your 61st birthday today. Well, congratulations and happy birthday, Christine. I hope you're going to have a wonderful day, and I hope there's some crafting in there. Hang out in your crafty room on your birthday. Good morning, Crystal, Tisha. Hello. Good morning, Robin. Hello. Not very much rain in Arizona. Hey, Carol. How you going from the UK? Diane. Yes, happy Valentine's Day. Well, Valentine's Day was for us yesterday. We're already a day ahead of you. You thought about purchasing the Flowing Flowers? Yeah, it's a gorgeous set, and you get me every time. When it comes to, sorry, I'm looking at the comments over here. When it comes to a flower set, you get me every time. So definitely some crafting plan, Christine. So that is awesome. Hi, y'all from Texas. How do you say it? Hi, y'all from Texas. Oh dear, I don't have that that Texas twang to my accent. Hello, Diana from Canada. Hello, I've got lots of you coming in. Okay, so once again, please feel free to share this video. You don't know who out of your friends might actually want to jump in and join in on some crafty hangout time. So this is great for me to hang out with you. It's great for me to craft with you and enjoy just having a general chat about crafting, because after all, hey, Lisa. Hello, Lisa Marie. How are you? Hey, Jewel, how are you going? Okay, so as I said, let's get to crafting. So instead of chatting, I'm just going to do a quick video this morning and show you the thought process that goes into me creating a card for my mother for her birthday. Whoa, and look at where my camera is. Sorry, I hope I didn't make any of you seasick then when I was moving that. Okay, let's get into frame there. Okay, that's a little bit better. And I just thought I heard my scissors fall on the ground, but it wasn't. It was just my take your pick tool. Thank the Lord that it wasn't my scissors. How many times have you dropped a pair of your paper snips on the ground and bent the tips of your paper snips? Because I have done it many, many times. Maybe you're all a little bit more careful with things than what I am, but it's okay, Donna. You have your beautiful Australian accent. Well, thank you, Cindy. But I love it when I hear you from Texas, because I know Sharon Armstrong, I think, is from Texas as well. And she's like, hey, y'all. But anyway, all right. So I decided that I wanted to use the Flowing Flowers. And, of course, my mum is a pink girl, so I decided on polished pink. And I also decided that I might actually mix it with some Highland Heather, because I thought they were two really, really cute colors. So first of all, what I'm actually going to do is probably just get a basic white hard front layer and start off with that. So there's 3 different types of flowers in this. So we've got this one here that's the medium sized one. We've got the large one, and we've also got these smaller ones. So I'm just going to do a combination of all 3 of them, I think, just to see how we go. So I'm going to pop that large one onto a block. We'll pop this. Will that fit on one of those? I think it will just fit on one of those. Yep. And this one here. Okay. So first of all, what I thought was I just wanted to do maybe a spray of flowers just down in this bottom corner. So of course, because she's a pink girl, I think I want to do the large flower in pink. Okay, so I'm just going to ink that one up in my polished pink, and I'm going to stamp just the large flower right there. The detail in this stamp is absolutely stunning, I'm telling you. All right, so then I think I need a scrap piece of paper so I can protect my work surface, because I'm probably going to stamp off a little bit here. All right, so I think I'm going to bring in the Highland Heather and this medium flower. I might just stamp the Highland Heather medium flower up through here, I think, like that. Okay, so we've got a gorgeous flower there. And I might even stamp it maybe just down here in this bottom corner here. Okay. So you can see there, we're already getting a gorgeous look to that. So then I think with the polished pink, I'm going to take the little smaller flowers and maybe do some polished pink flowers up here and some more polished pink flowers just down in there to fill that up. So I think that's, I actually want to do one more of the smaller flower, I think in the Highland Heather, just to add a little bit more up in that top corner. Good morning, Kelly. Hello, Bobby. Hello, welcome. All right, so I'm just going to do a Highland Heather one just up there like that. So we've got a gorgeous spray of flowers that's happening down through there. All right, so now the next thing is, do I want to do a polished pink layer? I've got our gorgeous grape ribbon here that I'm going to I don't know whether I want to use that one or the polished pink. Whoops, that ribbon just rolled off my desk. So do I want to use polished pink? I mean, she is a pink girl, so I may want to use polished pink, but we'll open up this gorgeous grape ribbon and let me see if you think that the gorgeous grape ribbon looks nicer than the polished pink. Okay, so let's type into the comments what color ribbon you think I should use, the gorgeous grape or the polished pink ribbon. I also think I need to add a little bit of 3D dimension to this, so I might actually stamp another flower just to sit up in there. So type into the comments and let me know what color ribbon you think I should use on there. And I also need to stamp my happy birthday. So I'll grab that out. Happy birthday. So we've got grape, 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 grape. Everyone thinks the grape. Double bow with both. Diana, you know me so well, don't you? Double bow with both. Polished pink. Hard to decide, but probably needs the gorgeous grape. All right, so it looks like the gorgeous grape is the one that has won out over the polished pink. So I'm just going to grab a scrap piece of basic white. Hopefully this piece will be big enough. We will soon see. I'm just going to stamp that in. We'll see we're using gorgeous grape as the ribbon. I'm assuming I should use gorgeous grape as the happy birthday sentiment. Robin says maybe tie them together. It sounds like it could be a good idea. Let's see if this happy birthday is going to fit on here. I have no idea whether it will fit. If it does fit, oh, it does. Look at that. Perfect. All right. So I think what I might do is, even with this, we've got this cute flower. I think I want to do the polished pink. I want to do a little bit of the flower. I'm going to clean this one. No, I'm going to clean this one here. I'm going to do some polished pink flowers just on the end of my sentiment. And then I think I actually want to do another larger flower. So I'm going to do polished pink. I'm going to stamp off. I'm going to do that. I'm going to stamp off, and then I'm going to stamp on. Okay, so we've got some cute little flowers happening here on our sentiment. Okay, I think that's enough. And of course, with my sentiment, I always like to just pop an angle on the end. So like that, and maybe like that. Okay, so I've got a sentiment label there. All right. Now, of course, we're going to need something a little bit more. So I think I'm going to use a little bit of polished pink cardstock. So I have some polished pink. Believe it or not, I don't have polished pink cardstock cut. So I'm going to have to go and grab some out of my stash over here. Okay. So I think what I might do is I'm going to put some of the gorgeous grape ribbon through, but I think I'm going to do a little slice of polished pink as well to put a bit of a backing in behind that ribbon. So I think I might just cut maybe 3/4 of an inch. Let's try that with the ribbon. No, I need it bigger than that. Okay, we'll try 1.25 inches, and then we might cut it down if we need it smaller. Because, now can you see why I needed it a little bit bigger? Because once I put my ribbon on, like so, and then I put my sentiment over the top, I'm going to cut it down maybe 1/4 inch. Maybe just 1/4 inch. Let me measure what that is. That is, oh, that is 3/4 inch. And what did I do that one? 1 1/4. Let's do it at 1 inch. So see, this is the thought process. Yes, a little bit of layering in behind the sentiment because we didn't want to get it to lose it on the front of the card. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do, the ribbon's going to go over as well. And then the sentiment's going to be able to pop up on there. So it's starting to look really pretty. But I want to do something a little bit more. So I'm just going to glue that one on there. Actually, I need to measure this first. Okay, so I need to cut this one down just a tad because I need it a little bit smaller so I can put a layer in behind, a layer of colour to make it pop. Okay, so we've got that. All right, so now my strip of polished pink, which I just lost. Where did I put the polished pink strip, people? There it is. Over on my desk. Okay. So I'm going to pop that down there. So I'm going to glue that on. And then I'm going to pop the ribbon as well. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to trim that off. Okay. And make sure I get it straight, which it's straight there. All right, so now I want to pop my ribbon around. So I'm just going to do a little bit of Seal Plus in behind. And this is my ribbon trick. You all know my ribbon trick. I'm going to cut that bit of ribbon there because it's got a hole in it and we don't want that. Okay. So we're going to glue our ribbon on our strip. So I'm just going to line that up in the middle of the strip and wrap the end around and tuck it into my Seal Plus, and the same thing on that one. Wrap it around and tuck it into the Seal Plus. Ah, Robin, give me time, give me time. Robin's saying that the top is very blank, and yes, it is, but give me time. We will have an option for that. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to pop that up, probably about there. Now, I want to grab another piece of basic white because I want to stamp another flower. And seeing as we are doing the gorgeous grape, I do like pink. So I'm going to stamp one of the one of these flowers. Okay, I'm going to ink that one up. Oops, and did you see that? It's going to be a mixture of colors here. There we go. So I'm going to do that one in polished pink, and I'm just going to fussy cut that out because I want to add a little bit of 3D dimension to this card. So I'm just going to fussy cut around this part of the flower. And with fussy cutting, you really just leave a little white edging around your flower. I wish we had dies for this set, but we don't. But fussy cutting, some people find it relaxing, some people don't. Now I'm actually going to go right in because I want to fussy cut the flower with those leaves, but I'm cutting away that little dotty part of the stamp. Okay, so we're fussy cutting around, keeping the leaves but removing those dotty backgrounds. Okay, because I want to pop this one up, yeah, like that. So we're going to get a little bit of 3D action here. So of course I'm going to grab some dimensionals and pop that one up. I'm going to pop up the sentiment. I'm also going to pop up this flower. Okay. I love it when you're all one step ahead of me. So I want that to actually like hang over the edge a little bit, just to give it a little bit of character. I'm also going to pop this flower up, and we're going to have that sit just there. Okay, so now of course we're going to need a background to that. Now, the operative question is, do we do polished pink in behind? Or do we do, have I got some here, Highland Heather in behind? So what is your flavor? Polished pink or Highland Heather? Heather. My words are stumbling there today. So polished pink or Highland Heather background. And I think I'm going to put it on a basic white card base. I like the simplicity of the white in behind. So what are your thoughts? Polished pink or the Highland Heather? So I'm just going to, while I'm waiting for that to be in the comments, type it into the comments. I will score my card base. Pink. Yay, Christine. Pink. I'm a pink girl. I might have to go, Christine said pink first and just use the pink layer. Come on, people, type into the comments. What do you think? What color for the base? So we can see here it's going to be sitting on a white card base. 2 for pink, 3 for pink. I think pink is going to bring out, 1 for Highland Heather, 4 for pink, 5 for pink. Pink is it. Pink has got it. All right. I'm so happy that someone voted for pink. You know, I never used to be a pink girl, never. But as I've got older, I absolutely love pink. Although I am right into the nice, beautiful, dark, grapey colours. Like Blackberry Bliss. Who doesn't love Blackberry Bliss? All right, so now I'm going to cut a layer to go in behind there. Okay, in that, and I might actually cut another layer to go inside because this is a special card. So I might do some double layers on the inside. I don't normally, but so you can see here, once we pop that pink in behind, doesn't that just make the whole card just pop? Gorgeous. All right. So I'm going to add that onto my polished pink layer with my liquid Tombow. And the reason that I choose liquid Tombow is that you have that wiggle room, and it's a very, very fine border. It's a 1/16 of an inch border all the way around. So it's a very fine, beautiful border. So using your liquid glue makes it so much easier to make sure that you get that really nice and even on your card. And then, of course, I'm going to add some dimensionals on the back. And don't skimp on the dimensionals. You don't want your card sagging before your recipient gets it. If it's got to go through the post, you know that the post is pretty rugged with our postage. So make sure that you definitely put enough dimensionals on the back. Purple's your favorite color, Robin, but you're flexible. Well, I'm so glad. All right, so we'll just take the backings off those, and then we'll pop that on the front. Now, Robin did mention, what am I going to do up in the top there, the top right-hand corner, because it's looking a little bit bare. This is a trick that I do a lot of the time just to take that really stark white look off things. Now, I could use, I'm going to take a Stampin' Right marker, but I'm actually going to take my basic grey. Now, the reason why I'm going to take my basic grey is I could use either Gorgeous Grey, Highland Heather, or Polished Pink, but I want to add another little accent colour in there. So, because to me, it's looking a little bit too pink and purple, you know what I mean? So I want to add just another little bit of colour. So I'm actually going to take my basic grey and I'm just going to spritz. And just a tiny spritzing. Now, can you see how that has just taken that stark white look off? But, of course, we can do one step further if I can find it. I'm looking for my Wink of Stella. There it is. Okay, so of course I want to bling it up a little bit because I think it needs a little bit more. We'll do that in a little while. I want to do the insert, so we need to grab a piece of basic white, which I don't have any left there, so I'm going to have to cut another piece. So we'll do a basic white insert layer. Okay, so we'll do that. And that. Okay, so I'm just going to check. My daughter had a really, really nice set the other day that had some awesome sentiments in it. So I'm just going to see if I can find that set that we had. Special moments. Let me see. I'm just wondering whether there's something. Oh, I think that. How about that? For someone who is wonderful in each and every way. Isn't that nice? Doesn't that sound awesome to say to my mother? For someone who is wonderful in each and every way. Nope. There it is. Okay. Okay, so this is a celebration set that when you order $180, you can get this one. This is a level 2 celebration set. So it's got some great sentiments for lots and lots of different reasons. So that has come in handy for the insert layer. Okay, so of course now I'm going to do another lot of stamping again, which I think I will use that large flower with polished pink. Hey Pam, how you going? Welcome. So I'm going to do the large flower in the corner there. And I think I'm just going to, with those smaller flowers, I think I'm just going to, I need to clean that. Just going to do them in the Highland Heather. And we will create that spray of flowers around again. And just a little bit in those pieces there. Okay, so we've got that happening. Then with our sentiment, I think I'm going to do that in Highland Heather as well. Now, I haven't used this sentiment, so I'm going to smoosh it. Now, the reason that I do that with photopolymer stamp sets, sometimes they get a little bit of a coating on them. And so sometimes they don't stamp really well. The ink doesn't glue to them, doesn't adhere to them very well because they've got a little bit of a repelling coating on them. So always like to smoosh it off. For someone who is wonderful in each and every way, I think that is absolutely perfect for my mum. All right, I'm going to close up these ink pads. I'm going to adhere those two together. It does divide the flowers up a little bit, doesn't it? The pink strip. Yep. And it just adds a little bit more interest to the front of your card. So I'm just going to, with my liquid Tombow. So once again, I've got a 1/16 of an inch border all the way around. Now, I don't normally put double layers like this on the insert. Normally, I just pop, if I'm using a colored base, I'll pop a white insert in. If I'm using a white base, I always put another white insert in. It's just something that I do. I'm just not into stamping on the bare insert of a card. But sometimes just to break up that white, it's really nice to add a layer. And because it's a card for my mum and it's special, I don't mind going that extra mile and just adding that extra color. And you can see there, it really makes the insert pop by adding that little bit of highlight in behind. It's just a 1/16 of an inch. So the way I get that 1/16 of an inch, I just cut it 1/8 of an inch smaller on one side and 1/8 of an inch smaller on the top side. And that's how you get that 1/16 of an inch all the way around. All right, so of course, we need to bring in our Wink of Stella because we can. So of course, we're going to add Wink of Stella into the center of this flower. And on the leaves, just to add that gorgeous hint of color. And then, of course, the beauty of Wink of Stella is we can actually also use that for our spritzing as well. So I've just squeezed a little bit and I'm just going to spritz over the front of that card with a little bit of that. Okay. And what that's going to do, and I've added alcohol to my Wink of Stella to get, can you see that shine? Look at that gorgeous glimmer and shine. It is so, so pretty. So I'm actually going to do a little bit of Wink of Stella on the insert as well, because I just think it just sets it off and makes it so pretty. And a little bit of Wink in our flower on the insert. Okay, and then of course, we need to embellish. We've got some gorgeous glimmer and shine, but we need to embellish. So what I thought would go really, really nicely are our gorgeous pastel pearls, okay? So we've got some Highland Heather Gorgeous Pastel Pearls, or we could use the pink. So tell me, which ones do you think we should use? The pink or the Highland Heather? Which one out of the pastel pearls? Type it into the comments and let me know. Do you think my mum's going to like this card? What do you think? I really should be doing other things today, but I was like, well, I mean, I needed to make a card for my mother, but I really should be doing some other things other than doing a live video. But I thought, you know what? Why not hang out? So Julie says pink. Joanne says Highland Heather. Diane says pink. Carol says pink. Hey, Carol. Carol says Heather. So we've got pink, Highland Heather, pink, Highland Heather, Heather, mixed. I think there's more for the Highland Heather, so I'm actually going to go for those ones. Okay, so grab my Take Your Pick tool. Actually, I probably need to. No, it's going to work. So I'm just going to pop 3 of these around. Now, I always do my embellishments in 3s. I might pop 1 there, and I might pop another one just down here. So what do you think? Do you think my mum is going to like that? I know for a fact she won't be watching my video, so I know that I'm safe to be actually making this card. So there you go, using the flowing flowers and also the Special Moments stamp set. So the Flowing Flowers is a stamp set that's in our mini catalogue. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous flowered stamp set. I've seen some beautiful cards made with this flowing flowers. And the Special Moments is a celebration stamp set that you can earn with a $180 order. So you can earn that for free. And that's the only way that you can get that Special Moments stamp set, is to actually earn it for free. So as you can see, now, the thought process, I just was like, you know what, I'm going to jump on, I'm going to use that bundle and the color. So when I actually try and work out that thought process of what I'm actually going to do for a card, because that's one of the things that a lot of people say to me is the hardest thing to do is work out what colors you're going to use, you know, roundabout what stamp set, but the color combination. So I knew that my mother was a pink girl, and I also know that she loves mauve. So I thought, you know what, Highland Heather and Polished Pink were the 2 colors that I would go for. And then the beauty of Stampin' Up is we have everything that matches. We have the embellishments that match, we have the ribbons that match, and that is taking the guesswork out of our crafting. So if you're stuck for creativity and you're stuck to know what color combinations, either look at your designer series paper, or look at some of your favorite colors that go together, or look at maybe a pattern that is on a bit of material that you love the colors, and look at those colors and think, what in the Stampin' Up colors can I match those up to? So you might look at something and go, that definitely looks like Polished Pink, that pink. You know, like where if it's a paler pink, you might say, no, it's more of a Blushing Bride pink. So, but it's really, really the main combination to getting your creative juices flowing is knowing the color combination, knowing the stamp set that you're going to use, and then everything else will actually come with it. So everything else, like as far as the ribbon, the embellishments, we always have something that's going to match that color combination. So that's one of the things that I absolutely love about Stampin' Up so much, is the coordination. So at the moment, we actually have a joining special at the moment. So you can get your products, your crafting products. If you absolutely love Stampin' Up products, you've fallen in love with the coordination of the product, you may want to think about joining my Wild Heart Crafters community, because I can tell you, being a part of my team is pretty awesome, because I spoil my team rotten, and we have an awesome deal at the moment that if you spend $169, you get to choose over $330 worth of value in products by joining my Wild Heart Crafters community. And that offer, you get 2 free stamp sets plus $235 worth of value of products. And those products you can pick yourself. It's not a set kit. You can actually pick them yourself, and you can enjoy an ongoing discount of 20% discount after you join my Wild Heart Crafters community. If you're interested, if you're new to crafting, I can tell you being a part of a crafty community helps you, because you can be a part of a supportive group that actually helps you with your crafting. And I help my team immensely when it comes to their creative process. They get my Stamps Club videos for free. They get my Global Creative Project tutorial bundle for free. They get every bit of video component that I do for free. I put it into my team so that I can inspire my team to get their crafting products off their shelves and onto their desk and craft with them. And that is one of the main things that you need to do, is make sure that you're using your products, but also enjoying a discount. So Bree says that my mum is going to love it. I hope she's going to love it. I think it's a gorgeous card. Look at it. Absolutely stunning, and some of her favorite colors. So thank you for hanging out with me this morning and helping me with my creative process with making my mother's birthday card for her. Now, if this is the first time you've watched, please hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Please follow my business page if you're over on Facebook. And any of the products that I've used are in the show more box down below if you're wanting to purchase any of the products through my online store. At the moment, if you spend $90, you will earn a free item. If you spend $180, you will be able to earn this one for free as well. So thank you everyone for hanging out with me, and until next time, happy crafting.